Hi everyone, it's SavaniSis here, back for another video.
And today we're going to talk about positive ball of energy and negative ball of energy. What's that got to do with our life? Stay tuned. SavaniSis is back again, and we're going to talk about positive ball of energy and negative ball of energy. What's that got to do with anything? Well, think of our emotions and our thoughts as a ball of energy. So as human beings, we have a positive ball of energy and a negative ball of energy. So think of this ball of energy as our thoughts and our emotions. Positive thoughts and emotions and negative thoughts and emotions. Some of us have a bigger negative ball of energy and some of us have a bigger positive, and some of us are pretty much equal with both of them. Now, what does that mean? It means that when you have a negative ball of energy, you are wired in your brain to think and feel more negatively. And if you have a bigger positive ball of energy, then you are wired in your brain to think and feel more positive in any given situation. So think about it. We must have some people that we know in our lives. Some of them just have a tendency to think negative all the time. Simply by just asking someone, how are you today? They may say, oh, awful, terrible, this happened and that happened, and things just seem to go wrong, and my car broke down, and this happened, and that person broke up with me. And those people are generally very, very negative. And the ones that are positive, you ask them, how are you today? Amazing. Do you know my car broke down, but it's okay. It's going to be fixed. And I needed to get a new car anyway. There's always a positive light in any given situation, even when the situation appears to be negative. They just handle it better because their thoughts and feelings around that situation are positive.
Yes, they see you the blessing in disguise. They put a positive spin on everything. They see the silver lining.
And those people definitely have a bigger positive ball of energy. They are wired to think positively. So what happens with this wiring? Why are some people more negative and others more positive? It's because to do with your upbringing, where you're brought up, the experiences that you happened in your life, the way you reacted to these experiences, the way your subconscious took it in and interpreted it as something bad could make you more negative. And as someone who's more positive, they could be they had better experiences in their life. They were told better things. They had more positive experiences and situations that impressed into their subconscious mind. So they're just wired more in a more positive way. And so the reason why we're talking about this is because if you change your negative ball of energy into a more positive one, you are going to have an amazing life. Think about it. We are vibrating 24/7. It's a fact. Whether you like it or not, that's what's happening. So if you are vibrating more positive thoughts and feelings, and that's happening, I would say almost 24/7, watch what shows up in your life. Amazing things. Those people appear to be lucky. Why is it that everything just works out for you?
Because I'm lucky.
But really the reason is because they are constantly or more often vibrating positive thoughts and feelings. And somebody where everything seems to go wrong, they don't get that parking spot. It could happen in small or big situations. They don't get that parking spot. They have a car accident. Something happens that didn't work out for them, and they almost knew it's not going to work out for them. So they're already anticipating something bad to happen. Those people will have a much bigger negative ball of energy, and that's going to be their life most of the time. And so this is why it's so important to shift from that negative ball of energy to a positive ball of energy. Now, there's something called the tipping point. What's the tipping point, Kashmir?
It's the moment that the positive ball of energy for the first time in your life becomes bigger than the negative ball of energy.
And that is the tipping point. Some people have to work harder at getting to that tipping point, and some people are not that far off from the tipping point. So those are the people that might be wired negatively but not seriously negative, and others might be very extremely wired negative, and they have a
mistake.
Yeah.
They're unconsciously competent at being negative. It feels natural
to them. It's in their subconscious. They just naturally are negative, just like some people are naturally positive. They're not trying to be, they just are. So initially what happens to get to that tipping point, or even just to get to that zero balance before you get to that tipping point into the positive side, is that you have to work much harder. Now, we're not saying this is for everybody, but some people will have to work harder, and it's going to be pretty tough in the beginning because you are changing the way you think and feel. So the first step to this tipping point is focus. We have a choice of what we want to think and feel. So choose to focus on the things that are going to serve you, that the things that you want to, who you want to be, do and have in life. And that's what you want to focus on. The challenge is distractions. In this day and age, we have distractions 24/7. One of them is our phones. They are 24/7 bombarding us with notifications and things to watch and emails and WhatsApp messages, etc., etc. The distractions pull your focus this way and that way and all over the place. Sometimes onto something positive and sometimes onto something negative. Sometimes you're watching something, especially on social media, and it could be something good, but you're feeling sad inside because you feel, I don't have that. So that could also evoke some negative feelings inside of you. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on, in a positive way, who you can be, do and have? Or are you feeling the feeling of lack? So that tipping point is so important that you focus on the right things. You choose to think the right thoughts. When you choose the right thoughts, better feeling thoughts, what happens?
The positive ball of energy gets bigger than the negative ball of energy.
And you start attracting and bringing towards you better people, circumstances, events and situations in your life. You start experiencing a better life for yourself.
A magical life.
So if you're watching this video and you're having a bad time right now in your life, things don't seem to be working out, everything seems to be falling apart, you are sick and tired of the situation that you're in right now, know that you can change it. It's that 10-second miracle. As soon as you decide, I'm going to choose better feeling thoughts, your life will start to change. You may not see it immediately, but it's happening in the background. The key thing is, what do you choose to focus on? And you want to focus on all the things that are going to make you feel better, and do this with consistency and repetition, and 100% guaranteed your life will change. This applies to everyone, no matter what situation you're in.
So I hope that was a cute little inspiration for you. Remember to give us a like and hit the subscribe button so this YouTube channel reaches more people out there, and we shall see you on the next video. Bye for now.